What?
Get rid of that.
Get rid of that. It's the earphones. I'll put them in now.
That's weird, eh?
That's weird, eh? One sec. Right, is that okay now?
I'll test it out. Yeah,
It
that's
should be
better. I can't
alright
hear
now.
myself.
Yeah, good. Coco, move. No. That dog's crazy. Yeah, man. Right, so start up 225. People, are you going to lock in? I don't blame you if you don't. I mean, I would say if you don't, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. That, you know, we've just started again there. Then, out of respect and people's like privacy. Do you get me? So anyone who comes back, welcome back, and please be respectful of people's state of minds and be aware, and also understanding. I'm chewing on sweets, right? And my teeth feel delicate, like they're gonna come out. I need loads of fillings, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm eating loads of sweets, so the two combined aren't good. I don't think people are gonna get that for notification, you know.
The hardcore will be checking the channel, see if we are live or not.
Is that how mad it is now these days? Like where people like will go searching for channels, like just to like drop in and like say something. Like I don't know, like someone Tracy was telling me to make somebody a mod because someone was abusing the chat. Telling me to make someone the mod because someone was abusing the chat. But I don't know how to make someone a mod on here. And when you're on StreamYard, how do you?
On YouTube to do it. You can't do it through StreamYard.
You can't do it, and you can't delete comments either, can you? Or can you?
Not through StreamYard. You have to go in through YouTube. You'd have to have like two devices, one running StreamYard and one running YouTube.
Yeah, because to speak and do it at the same time.
You can make someone a moderator later on, though. You can go back and go through the live chat and go back into
it. Yeah, I suppose people will have to just put up with the abuse, ignore it.
I don't know
like
who was
someone
getting.
calls you a name, like
was it that dodgy account? I can't remember what it's called. It got deleted anyway.
But yeah, I deleted it. But yeah, I do just think to myself, why does it, like, you know?
It's still the same circle of people arguing, Danny.
Yeah, but how can you argue, like, online? Like, you can't beef with me online. Like, it can't happen. Like it can't happen. It's just statistically cannot happen. Like, for real. Like, it can't happen. Like you might say, like, yeah, you could fall out with someone, but I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. I'm able to keep my emotions to the point where I would kind of like, if someone was like, Danny, I'm gonna kill you and all that, like the more things it did right, the more bigger my smile would get, because I would just be like, are you taking the piss? Like to the point now they're like, yeah, I'm gonna pinpoint you. And then I just think, if you tell you what, if you come near me, you better have a fucking bulletproof vest on because you'll fucking need it. Let
Nah,
me tell
people are
you.
just arguing about stupid stuff that was going on like 2, 3 years ago on YouTube, and it's the same group of people arguing in different channels, but the same argument as it was before you left YouTube.
I fucking only would I only ever do anything over family matters, like over family situations. I would not do anything to picture myself beefing with someone online that I've never met with would kind of like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's stupidity. It's crazy. Like I couldn't see myself getting that emotional to the point where I would want to arm myself up and go out and hurt this person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, people get
Like,
too
could you see
upset about
yourself doing
YouTube.
that?
It's crazy.
Like, to me, it seems unreal. Like, we're not public personalities. Do you know what I mean? We're not.
Yeah, you should be able to
No,
just turn it
like
off
the
and go to your
world.
bed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The world knows you by a name. Like, the difference is I put a fucking face to it. Do you know what I mean? Where everyone else kind of figures you stood behind a microphone or be stood even behind a words, but when you put your face to it, um, I don't know. It's kind of at least you're talking to the actual person. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah, you know
Um,
who's doing the voice.
yeah, you know who I am. I'm on StreamYard for purposes of other people. I'd rather do it like video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I can look you in the eyes when I'm talking to you and read you.
you're not getting to read me.
Yep, I will do.
Put the shades on. In fact, I'll do that and then I'll put shades on for you. There you go.
Yeah, but I'll be reading. Um, no,
You said that
I
you
just
said to the
find
chat,
it
by the way,
petty.
that with 45 you were going live, so you probably got about another 15 minutes before anybody jumped in.
Did you say 22:45?
You said, yeah. So I was like, well, that's about half an hour. Cool. But just looking at the time, it's only half past. So.
Oh, I'm done, me. I may as well like this do it and have more of this. If you hear me
Because I
coughing,
reckon
people,
Night Bank will jump back over.
don't worry about it. I've not got COPD. I'm smoking on. Yeah, I'm smoking on them pre-rolls, big ass. No, them ones. So yeah, I'm smoking on them, and one joint like lasted me a couple of hours.
That's decent.
And them vapes hit different. They make you go dead dizzy for every minute, make you feel like you're.
Yeah, you wonder, you're sticking on it for ages.
I
Go back
know,
off
wasn't
again.
I run out. Well, just like blew the
Just shut
smoke
the door.
everywhere. Oh, mate. Right, so go on. Where are the people out there that have been arguing? Who are these trouble causers that have been causing trouble? Because from what I'm knowing, like people are telling me to ban people from the charts, all type of
Okay.
behaviour from adults. Like there is no beef.
No, there's somebody that you just take what they're saying away a pinch of salt, but your howler heads and that are cool, man.
Yeah, our head cool. Yeah, he's no man. He's part of like he's a face what's known. I'd put him as a
Yeah, he's
moderator.
been dumping at one time. Sure, he's
I
felt
would
my
have
way,
him.
like.
I'd have him as a moderator. I would do. That's what I was trying to do, but I can't do it on StreamYard. I'm not into like the bullying guest part. And the only beef that I'd be scared of is if someone was coming after me, fucking for real, mate. Not no one talking madness on YouTube, like, you know, like there was ages ago, wasn't there, when do you remember when they were trying to find out where I live and all that lot?
Yeah, well, there's just some folk take their drama around every channel, and it just gets boring and ruins the whole vibe of someone's channel. Panel colours.
Does he still make the videos? Him, that dude, that one. I'm trying to find out where I'm living. That saying that I lived in where Hollyoaks is.
Oh, I can't remember who was doing that, Danny. It was that long ago.
Mate, I've had spies out and everything for me on. I've had proper trolls after me, you know, people. Swear to God, Joe.
Yeah, that's because
I've
you
had
were
them
up on.
real ones, man.
That's because you were trying to annoy a certain person down in London, weren't you?
Yeah, but every now and again I get a bee in my bonnet. And it's true, I get a bee in my bonnet about somebody, and I think, you know what? I've been thinking about you for too much now, right? So it's kind of like time to mention it. There's two people that at the moment that are becoming part, like they're becoming inside the target line. Like, do you know, part of my view.
Yeah.
And if you could become part of my view, that means that usually you become part of what I'm thinking about. And then when I get thinking, then I get thinking about, and there's already ammunition. And there's already a reason. And there's already a relevancy to him.
Could that be a certain bald podcaster?
Nope.
Okay.
He's a tip of the. He's going to be a. I need to slam dunk that. I need to slam dunk that. That has to be done. If we want to talk about that, because it's just live random now. I don't mean that out loud, but secretly, like knowing, like we need to do it. Yeah, because I had a look through my subs today, right? Like not my subs, my like what was subscribed to and that, and I seen the name of the podcast. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Do you know to do with like the have you like so you know what I want my final dunk to be. I want my final slam to be the podcast with that individual. So basically it's on my channel. Like he can come at that. I mean, I went on his, and he got the podcast. He got the podcast shut down. You get me? He got it deleted. It was me and the American. So I need the podcast with the American, and that will basically put the final piece of my jigsaw in. Because I've got
the American podcaster.
Yes. I need him to reveal what the guy is a grifter. That's all I want from him, is him to explain. And from there, then I will then do my own reveal.
Well, I know for sure you'd be more than welcome to use any of the content that's on that channel.
So there we go. Yeah. Because I don't see why someone like that should get away with with trying to be a doctor of the situation when really is like a Epstein picture, or like the guy's like an Epstein guy. You get me? The guy's like into funky shit, and there's evidence, video evidence. I mean, I had a comment argument. You know, it at the end of the day, like I know what I know, and I've spoke to her, and you was there when I spoke to him, and it was an American person, right or wrong.
Yeah, you are right.
It's, you know, I'm not lying about it. It's not like shit. It's not like we weren't live and there weren't people listening. We were on the podcast,
That's
and
right.
on
We were,
there
weren't
we
we?
spoke about a certain individual, and because of that, he got the podcast shut down, and you know,
That's
it
right. I
got
forgot about
deleted,
that.
right? So I've got a right to stand here and say that I get the right to be able to re-reveal, whilst now that I believe that the eyes are on him because he's getting to a fame level where I'm thinking, hang on, you shouldn't be getting famous, Shane. You've got a bad history. I think all your American audience need to know this. I sound like a right person, like I'm being out of order, but I know for a fact that the likes of people that he's sitting down with would not like agree with the things that he's down with, the way that he works, and also some of the stuff that the American revealed about him. Yeah. And he had a lot to say about him as well. Like,
She
that's
did.
quite mind blowing, to be honest with you. Was the whole podcast dedicated to him?
Well, it was an anniversary for one of the dates or something that happened. That's why we come up and we're talking to him in the first place.
I'm bringing it back a lot to life, me. God's brought me back to YouTube to bring that back to life.
Mm.
I'm like, do you know, like do you know when someone wakes up and they like think, that little bastard, like I'm gonna be that. Like, I'm gonna be the annoying thing in his life that pisses him off, where he's like, "Is what can I do?" Like, you know, it's one of them as well. It's not. It's the length that he's gone to shut it down. Like, do you know that he's commented shit on my videos recently?
Yeah, I've seen him many times in his other accounts, shall we say. He's got a few.
He's on right here, man. And that lets me know that he's aware of what I'm saying. So when I'm sending out these subliminals, he knows that I'm sending out a subliminal. So that means that he's actually listening to me and thinking, is it any moment in time has Danny
That's it.
Styler put together
Cool.
a collage of me and activities? Because he's mentioned everything from the fucking Freemasons down to orgies, down to him doing cocaine with videos, call it acting. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't, you can't fool me, mate. Like, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, man, you know, that's like that's like literally like watching CCTV or someone doing something and then like them turning around and going like, yeah, but when I was doing it, I was only joking. Do you know what I mean? I was only
Yeah,
pretending to
like
steal it. I was gonna bring it back. Like, you know, like I was gonna bring it like, nah, man, no. You're seeing what you're seeing. It's with the eyes, but then there's not only that. Then there's the sick story that goes with it, and that's where the gruesome shit comes in. Now, at first, it's like, oh, like it's the gruesomeness because it's you hear how the person, it sounds like a party up to now, but actually it was the grooming of somebody. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And that's what the podcast was about.
Yeah, it
What
was.
do you think about that situation being brought back up? What do you think? Because I bet people are looking and thinking,
Well, people need to
Jesus
know everything,
Christ,
you know. Especially if it's
like,
new subscribers that he's got and not the 150,000 that he'd bought. Because you were saying that earlier about people buying subscribers. He bought 150,000.
well, it doesn't have a YouTube plaque, which I find very elusive. Like,
Yep,
it's
that was one of the things that made the American and his friend realise that this was all a load of nonsense because there was no play button.
first thing I thought of. If anything, that's the one thing that he'd have in every single video would
Yep,
be that plaque because he's proud. Now, because he's
right over the back of
bought
his
so many
paper.
subscribers, yeah, he's not been able to get a plaque because he's not been organic. I'm not saying that he's not got at least probably. I reckon, I don't know, who am I to say, man. You know, man, it's funny. This can go left because it, you know, Paul was saying before, because Paul's actually chatting. Bless him. Right, so yeah, this person that we're talking about, like, I can't mention his name because that's his weapon.
Yeah, he's
Like, he's
waiting.
copyrighted.
Waiting
He's like he's
waiting
copyrighted
for
his
you to use
name. Do you
those words.
understand? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's the guy's got it on lock, and guy's got lawyers on this shit. Literally, like, you'll wake up the next morning and your channel's deleted. Like, that's what he's at. It's like, I'm a lying secret.
No, you're not. And especially someone that's perhaps in Scotland as well really has to watch what they're saying and also. But no, you're totally right. They do have a solicitor on standby to serve whatever they need to take you to court.
There you
And get
go.
your channel shut rather easily though as well.
And he'll do it. So if I made a video, right, and pissed him off, right, that much, right, that revealed, because I've written in a comment recently, right, yeah, I've got loads to reveal, plenty of evidence and video evidence, and I've written that in a comment. So when I've written that in the comment, I've not mentioned anyone's name. At the end of the day, I don't mention anything. I just don't even mention it. I just ask the question, have you ever heard of this word? And I don't. Do you want me to say the word? What do you what like because it's the American friend.
Could trigger the algorithm.
You see, that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying I think he even is wondering if I'm going to mention the name, and that is what I think at the moment has got him pissed with me. Where he's like, I've had enough. So he's actually put somebody onto my channel to watch the channel.
Probably.
So he's got somebody on it. No, I already know that. I literally know that. The guy's commented on the channel. He's been commented on the channel. And he should know as well because we know people as well, you know, from the same place. Like, so, you know, I have people that know him. And he has people that know me. So he's one of them. But you know, when I'm being told certain things, like, you know, it's not for I don't want to have to put the claims that like that, you know, why, you know, I am not going to explain that this type of stuff in comments on a video what I put up. It's like, nah, man, like, bro, like, I've used the word. I've said going to hashtag. You get me? Like, the gate.
Yeah.
So I've mentioned about the gate. Anybody on that's watching right now that's probably thinking, Jesus Christ, um, you know, like literally, like how are you, like, what the hell are you talking about? Only we know, but if they're listening, they'll know. And it's a little bit like, what's Danny Styler going to do? Why is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he being paid? Um, I'm definitely not being paid, and I'm definitely not in talk to anyone behind the scenes about what I'm going to do. The only person at work here is me. I am to blame. I am not the person that you think that, like, literally, you thought, didn't you, that I was getting paid or something off some fucking sausage, 200, £500 or whatever, to start painting bad about you. Mate, listen, I know I'm mad, like I don't do these type of meltdowns type of thing. Do a secret, literally, I don't do
No.
them. But when I'm saying now, yeah, like I would not move out of bed. You couldn't sit there and say to me, "Yeah, would you make some videos about this guy and start like going at him on YouTube?" And like, nah, man, like not if it weren't real. Like if it was real, yeah, I would do it. Like if I, do you know, like if someone was really wrong, and then of course I would do it just as a revealer. Do you know what I mean? Just to make
Yeah,
other people really
definitely.
aware. But like with this person, it's the amount of people that he's had deleted, and it's some of the people that we even know
Positively.
secret as well. Do you know what I mean? Some of the people that won't even come back to YouTube now because of it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like some of the new people that are mingling with him don't know these things about him secret, and that's the sad part about it. Like the guy that I've just mentioned a moment ago, that we've both got associations with each other. Um, he doesn't know the history of really what the guy we're on about has done, and has not have been accused of, has been proved of. He wasn't around when all that was going on, type of thing, so he just wasn't aware of it. But if he was aware of it, he would fucking be totally against it. Do you get where I'm
Yeah.
coming from?
Yeah.
And guess he's been sold on the. Do you know the dream? Do you remember the dream that we was talking about when he was getting on to me? And it's the, this is, this is what the offering, and like literally, like that's what I believe, because there is literally a what's it, a place like
A deal.
yeah. There's no other way of saying it. There's a book deal.
A book
So
deal,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, and
definitely.
I'm not laughing at the book. And I, honest to God, yeah, swear to God, Joe, even if my man's listening, no disrespect, bro, in that. I understand. I've listened to your story as well, even before we chatted on the comment thing. Um, bro, I've listened to your story, bro, and it's a deep story. And I am gonna buy the book as well. I've actually thought about it, thought about doing it, and I'm not gonna do it in a,
You're
in
gonna buy
a, in a,
Maverick?
in a I'm talking to. I'm not going to mention the name. Only he'll know that I'm talking about him, and I know for a fact that he's going to do. He'll be listening, so only he's going to know. Do you know where I'm coming from? You'll know where I'm coming from, secret, because I fucking sent you the screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm on about now?
Yeah, yeah.
Off YouTube.
Yeah, I do. You
So
should buy Maverick also.
So obviously, I don't want to disrespect him by making it public, we had a problem. But I'm just saying, look, yeah, if you knew what I knew about that guy, that you're trying to now like sort of like say, hey, Danny, like, and I've written back this. I'm saying, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't be sticking up for him, mate. And also as well, I you the book, what you've got, yeah, man. I'll do a review on it, standard, Leo, and it'll be, and I can imagine it being a not even a good book. I'm not going to say a good book. I'm going to say a book, yeah, what would be very intense and deep to read, Joe. I can imagine it being but then also to look at you today as well to see obviously you're successful in shit. You're dressed in drip. You're doing nice. So life change and what bang, well done. Yeah, man, no disrespect. Because where we're from as well, it can get pretty fucking dangerous pretty quick. Secret, it's fucked up. Just for you say. I don't want to disrespect his story and his journey of life. You get me? I just know the book deal story, and he got the book deal story after we'd already spoke about it. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Got the story. He got the deal afterwards. Like I'd met him after that. Me and you was talking about this shit right at the beginning. Because we were like, yeah, like Danny, like how long do you reckon it'll be before you get offered the deal? It was like a bit of a joke.
I know
Like
that
a
is
fucking
funny.
meme to me. It was, wasn't it? Because because of the pop ups, literally, and it was like, nah, man. It was like when Danny, you're gonna get an email with a link to a secret fucking society. You know what I mean? Oh, mate. The way somebody, do you know what it is? What is it? Secret? Is it money? Is it power? I don't. Is what because I can see there's clearly minions in the way that people are coming after me and sort of like hounding my shit down and kind of like fighting a battle that's not even theirs. I don't, so that clearly means that you sort of like you I just don't. And obviously, I know that's one person, but you know as well as I do, it's that's
People don't like people doing well, so they tend to do all they can to make their life not well, if that makes sense.
that sounds like what I'm doing to him though. It sounds like I'm trying to make his life a misery
How?
by being the pain in his ass that he doesn't need because he's
But
doing well. So
he's
in
not though.
hindsight,
He's a creepy mofo, and he's dishonest in the way he takes money off of people. The kind of people that give him money are the kind of people that probably don't have very much, but feel compelled to try and help in some way, and will donate what they have.
so do you know the other one, right? I think even at the moment you've got to be careful with saying his name because somebody the other week called him SW. So I was like, right, okay. Well, something's clearly going on here. Fucked up in the same situation with our guy, with his name. So there's like a fan name or some shit. You get me, like it's Freemasonry, and he's part of that same circle. He's a Freemason.
Yeah,
The same person is who I'm on about. So like literally, he's he's disappeared off YouTube, gone into an industry, the movie industry.
really.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about YouTube no more, no.
nope.
We were on about the
Why the
same
fuck?
person.
Why not? Why not? East from the east.
What?
From east. Is it east? From Newcastle.
Who?
Stephen.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a Mason, right? And was in like had a bit of mad YouTube stuff going on, like considering he was just a YouTuber, like why have you got all this YouTube beef? It was the same thing. Um, but obviously it was not as not. No,
Oh, really?
there was just references made about him that weren't good. So, but then also he's gone off YouTube and gone into the movie industry. But him again, he was able to get your channel shut down quick time, that type of stuff. Because that's the reason why the guy in a shed always used to start freaking out and smashing his tables and shit. Because he's getting strikes and all that off him. So yeah, he was quick to be able to put strikes on your channel and you get free and you're gone and all that. And Conroy was getting banned left, right. So yeah, man, funny shit. YouTube's gone fucked up, mate. I'm telling you, man. Like, what is the matter with people? Like, I'm telling you, like only real life problems should bother you. Like, be more worried about how high you've got your heating on tonight, right? Than what anything on YouTube is about. Because all I know, yeah, it's a fucking app. There are a bunch of people on it that are subscribed. That some of them are safe with, some of them that I'm cool with. But other than that, like, I'm sorry, but that's all it is. Like, right, it's like every now and again I even close the channel. That's how much I care. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, legitimately.
Hello,
Where was
Daniel.
you up to?
I managed to kick myself off.
I've just been ranting on then about telling everyone they need to cool the fuck out and stop taking YouTube being so serious. And that I don't care about anybody really. I do obviously think like respect to people and stuff like that, but like, come on now, like we're on an app. Like, don't let an app make you an emotional. Like, that's like you being like your life's being run by it. That's like your emotions being run by a fucking android.
Well, some people do let
Fuck
that
out of
happen.
it. Yeah, no android running my shit. Nah. The only way that you're fucked right, yeah, is if you've got skeletons in them closets. If you've got skeletons in your closet, right, it is a true fact that you are fucked. Fact. Because it's only so long that someone will find out you've got skeletons in the closet. Me, myself, this is what I like to pride myself on secret. And you know that I buzz off it because I'm showing you pure details. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
you know my stuff. Like, I legitimately know who I am. Do you get me as a person? A lot like the full fucking like. So like, there's no. It's nice to know for a fact that no one can ever come and pull a move on you and sort of expose you, because who would have ever thought that? Sorry to even mention the name, but who would have thought that DH, when he was interviewing at first, when he was doing interviews, who would have thought that a year and a half later or something that it would have been like the world, like YouTube's worst
Most
failure,
people,
like the world's worst failure ever, like the biggest fall off that ever happened, and like he became a meme. He became like the predator, the beast, everything was fucked. You get me? Like, shit. And that's because you had skeletons in the closet. So I suppose if you're a YouTuber, and there's a difference in being a podcaster and a YouTuber as well. a YouTuber is doing what I'm doing now, and you're doing as well, Secret. It's just sitting here and making a channel active. Understand what I mean?
I'm just tagging along with you, Danny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got people inside the chat chatting away, right? Half the time people want lives going. So it's like, I thought every now and again, you know what, why not just fucking press fucking go and sit there and chill in your room, just fucking talk or whatever. And every now and again, look down at the comments and sit there smoking your vape. Like, and I look down and I can just see, if I see, I just think, oh, fuck it. Like, leave it alone.
Andy in the house.
No, Paul, the fucking first on there, bro, absolutely, man. Is when he lets loose with his words, he's ruthless as fuck. That's what I buzz off him, and I will still buzz off him. I love him. That's why it's a god. Paul, you know for a fact I'll buzz off you, bro, and I've got time for you. Have a good sleep, bro, man. Fucking hell, mate. But you know me, mate. I'm a crazy guy, so I know, like, I know for a fact, like, it's like there when you write that there, like that's something I'd write to somebody in a real text message. Yeah, it's a real life. That's a crazy thing. And Gringo, yes, no, easy. Tonight, people, we've not been talking about anyone inside the chat or anything at all. We've been talking about quite prominent, big, famous YouTubers that I've been told that that famous that I shouldn't even talk about them. I'm trying to be silenced by the sounds of it, Secret.
Come round and silence you, Danny.
They're trying to fucking silence me by sending assassins at me. Manchester Assassins. No, I am just trolling there, though, because obviously you could be still listening still. Like, there is that very strong possibility. Not even about the guy who runs the program, or about the person who's written the thing. I am joking, like literally, I'm trolling. Like, why not? Like, fucking hell, bro. Like, come on, man. It's just a podcaster. We're from the hometown. You know what I mean? I'll never have a bad word to say about you, and I'll review your shit properly. I've listened to your stories deep. I listened to that before the comments or anything like that, man. I listened to that time ago. Yeah, so respect to you. And as I say, we do know the same people as well. So I know we always have to have that respect. So you know that it's YouTube. How the fuck do you say it? Do you know what I mean? How do you just want to? You have to have a bit of humour sometimes. You can't be too bland. But then at the same time, obviously, I get it if you're mates with another guy, kind of thing, and they've asked you to kind of like, oh yeah, can you chat to him and see if you can tell him to chill the fuck out. But obviously, I'm one of them. No, sorry, I can't chill out. I've got ADHD, and I'll keep going and going and going and going and going until I've done the guy's head in. You know why? Because there's evidence of him doing all this fucked up shit that he says that he's against. He says he is an activist. Well, I want to prove an activist to be a sectivist. What the fuck do you think, Secret? Why are you sat there muted on this part of the conversation?
Yeah, I'm just listening to your musings.
Well, just think of what I said there, you know what I mean? When you should have a view for that there. That was a right fucking slap one there, what I just did.
There's a lot to take in.
I fuck it, you know what I mean? We'll go for, like, at the end of the day. Why not? If there is evidence of someone saying that they're an activist and they go against that particular crime and narrative, and then we've got evidence
Against that,
and then
yeah.
also someone else in a whole different country has done a whole ass investigation on him and made a whole ass podcast about him and had it deleted and all types of mad shit 1,000 times, got it back and been had solicitors and all types of mad shit. But like, so yeah, like, so that deep. And I've been on that podcast and it got fucking deleted the next day. I've never seen anything get deleted like that so quick. So I was
That's
like,
mad.
what the fuck? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I know how it works. And I got told by the American friend to be careful, Danny.
Yep.
He said to me to be careful, Danny, because ABC and ABC is happening. So if the guy's listening, which he probably will do eventually if you end listening back, when you listen, like understand, like, no, it's not you. Like when I'm being rude, like when I start throwing out like 1-2s and that yeah at the guy, like, but I will carry on with it. And if you poke me, like, you know, like I said that I'm poking the panda, I'm also a panda as well. If you poke me, I'm the same. Like I'll react again. Because even in the comments escalated, and I even mentioned the word. Usually, I don't mention the word. The word's usually a forbidden word. We don't usually say it because that's a way of him getting you deleted. Do you get me? In its secret, that like it's the same as the name part. He uses that word, them things he's had such a court kind of thing, and kind of like so like if he can put together a thing of us like sort of painting the narrative of him to being like that, like we're like, what do we call it, defamation of him. He does you on defamation of character, don't he? That's what our American friend was getting.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can get done with that in this country. I know I can get done in Scotland, but would be a hate crime at that point.
Fucking hate crime, mate. If I ever see him in Trafford Centre, I'll fucking chase him through it.
Trafford Centre.
Fuck about. Nah, man. At the end of the day, though, it's one of them, innit? I feel like I've been given the task to do it. Like, you know, Danny, you know, here's your case. You know, he's got a bald head, about 6 foot. Classes himself as an activist, more like a terrorist. You know, funneling money everywhere. Check me terrorizing tonight. I'm on one, you know. Oh, that's bad. Secret, why have you let me loose like this? This is your fault, yo.
Yep.
You've let me on here high as a motherfucker. What?
I take full responsibility.
This is what I mean, man. It goes pear-shaped for him. This is how the American fella got shut down, getting leverage, yeah. Except he weren't on smoking vapes and not smoking big ass cones. Yeah, he was drinking beer and saying mad shit. But I'm blipped. If you could see my eyes, everyone, you'd know what I mean. They're bad, like secret, like the eyes before they were gone, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
Yeah, man, mate. Oh man, we've had. Paul, I'm sure I've put that thing already. I've got it on private already, so you know we can see it. Honestly, couldn't delete it straight away, bro, because it's not uploaded. It has to upload before you can, because it comes from StreamYard. you have to wait. But the least thing I could do is put it on private so no one can see it out. And the comments are turned off anyway, so no one can't comment on it. But no one can't watch it anyway because it's on private. But I'll delete it straight away as soon as it probably will be done and uploaded now. Yeah, man, like that's not classed as content to me. Like, put that, like, man, been a mad one tonight. But sometimes even just doing lives as a live show, it doesn't matter whether it doesn't really have a meaning to the actual live show. It's about it just being a live show and it being open and on. If that makes sense.
Yeah, opening the
It's
community.
like just because no one's watching fucking BBC Two, yeah, it don't mean that they don't put it on.
BBC Two.
Well, all right. Well, what channel do you want me to say then?
Don't know, but it makes it sound like we're watching.
No one's
some
watching
sort of, like,
Babe
nature
Station.
documentary.
All right then. All right then. Right. The only people out there watching Babe Station, yeah, I'm not even saying that actually. That's what's up.
Oh.
Online. Yeah, that's what's up. Say that online, right? Because you motherfuckers online, yeah, make out like people are part of files, right? Just through mentioning mad shit. And I'm saying, yeah, like, nah, man. Like, no. The only people that watch Babe Station, like, there's nobody worth, right? Listen, right? There's no reason you're watching Babe Station, right? Because prisoners, and you probably got it blocked, but prisoners have probably got Babe Station. They probably like Babe Station, yeah? Right? People in jail.
I'll give you that, yeah, probably.
Right? So if you manage to be able to get Babe Station in jail, then I reckon you'd like that in there. Let me think now. Anyone else now? Like, nah, man, I can't really see a Babe Station, selling point, because on every single phone out there, you have free porn, like real porn, like, and if not real sites and shit like that. Like, Babe Station's a bit like, it's a bit too, the women are a bit too famous because they're on TV already. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've never done a conversation like that. I'd find that shit weird, yo. Like, some woman like that, hey. I'd be like, what the fuck do you want? I'd end up arguing with me.
You argue with everybody, though, Danny.
That's what I mean. If I phoned up the S line like that, they're like, yeah, listen, right. She'd be like, no. I'd be like, no, you fucking listen. She'd be like, no, babe, listen. I'd say, you fucking listen. Innit? Keep saying it. Like, fuck her, man. I'm not letting her tell me to listen. You listen. And she's like, okay. I'll be like, don't okay me. Innit? Everything she says, jump on top of it. Make sure you argue with her all the way through. What do you reckon?
You just do that anyway, though.
I think that's why I've got no mates.
Probably, Danny.
What, no mates? I live in a little mountain on my own, far away in the mountains. I live next to a little rock.
Sure you don't live under the rock?
I grow marijuana. I don't grow marijuana. I'm saying it at the jungle. I grow marijuana. At my rock, I grow marijuana. I live in a peace tent. Yeah, that's what I'd like, That'd be a perfect world out there, Secret.
What's that, living in a tent?
Like, carefree of nothing, like obviously food would become a problem now. Would I have to go hunting for the food, or would you bring me steaks and stuff like that already made?
Don't know, but if you lived out somewhere like Alaska or wherever, you could be hunting deer and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I want loads of like little like weeds growing and stuff like that, like all that happening. Um, you can bring me like a van load full of steaklets and stuff like that, and bags of chips and.
Bags of chips. How are you going to cook them?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, on a fire, aye.
Oh mate. Oh mate, imagine you know what I can imagine all the bastards clipping the life out of this year and just making pure memes out of it. Bags of chips.
Mhm.
Listen, mate, I'm down with chips, pie, and fucking peas and gravy. I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah,
like
but
that.
you're cooking those in a tent in the wild, though. Chips, Danny, come on. Gonna have to get a good idea. Going and cook them.
Have myself a little Chinese chef. Yeah, they're good at cooking, man. They cook anything. Make you chips and gravy. And pie chips. I'd have pie chips, peas and gravy. They can make you that you know that's one meal. Then they can do your fish chips, peas, curry sauce. They can make you that. And they can make you all the Chinese meals, and they can make you sweet and sour hot soup. They're the only things that you
Okay,
need.
so bad. Just no chips.
Chip, yes, salt and pepper ones.
Mm-hmm.
But all my teeth are all falling out, you know. They just feel like they are, but they're not. Though they just feel like I need to rip them all out at once. It's like all of the wet ones, but they feel like four.
What, sorry?
Because two of the back teeth are together and they're dead thick at the back.
Right.
It feels like they all want to come out, all of it, but it's like one big massive. It's like rah. It's like I can leave a hole in my mouth. I can't
It's a bit
explain it
mad.
if you know what I mean by knowing that the back part of your mouth, the back part of your tooth, yeah. Like if you feel your back teeth, you have one that's quite thick. It's quite a big tooth, and that one feels like it wants to come out.
Yeah, well, they
Bit
couldn't
like
get
an
mine out the other day, and fucking, honestly, I actually look like a squirrel on the inside of my face. It's that swollen.
I tell you what though, mate, it's age. You know what though? People say to me with my age and that, yeah, all the time. You know what? They don't believe that I'm the age that I am. They say to me, "Oh, nah, you're never that you." I say, "I'm fucking happy, yo." So I was born in '84. So don't start telling me that I'm not that age. I'm the one who had to wake up on that day, yeah, and fucking realise I was that age. I'm not swearing at you like that. I'm swearing at them like that. That's what I was saying to them. Like, you know, like
I'm going to have
Jesus
a
Christ,
31st
like,
birthday week this
yeah, I've
year.
been around the like. I feel that age as well, man. I've retired me. Like, I've give up even going out and get being around the guys anymore. Like, I've had enough. Like, totally the. I'll never stop being me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you need
But
to
that's
be a
why I said
quieter you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to be, you know, like I need to. The only involvement that I need to have is the input into my life that I do now is to better myself because of the age that I'm at. I'm at no age to better myself involved in street style activity or mentality at 40 years old. There's no fucking achievements, not unless someone comes with a full pot of gold. And when I'm saying a full pot of gold, I mean, you know, it'd have to be something absolutely like, you know, life changing. And I may participate, allegedly, even though I've not done it yet. No, there's nothing come along. I've not heard out yet. I've not had no great phone call saying, Danny, we found it bigger. It's life changing. Guess what? This much money. Um, you be able, and I'll be like, I'll be letting you know, yo, it's happened. I'm moving country. I told you. Do you ever think you'll get that call secret? Hey, do you ever feel like you'll get that call secret?
What's the call? Because I managed to kick myself off again like an idiot.
The call saying that like secret, like I've managed to hit, like so I've had the phone call of the jackpot, um, you know, from the friends, they phoned up with the life changing situation, we can call it, and I've done it. I've participated. I've made it. I've moved away. Um, I've gone. I've hit it. I'm in like this country. Like, do you think that could ever happen? Like I was saying it just before it. I was on about it. Like I was like,
You
that's the
believe
only way
something
that.
enough, you can manifest it. Is it manifest?
I would say what I was saying was the only way that I'd ever like seriously think about like doing something now that be worthy of doing would be something that because I'm past it, man. I'm retired. I'm old age now. You get me, like 40 years old. It's like there's no achievement to be made in, you know, doing criminal activities. You get me, like it's daft. But if one of the masters like phones you with the master plan, I think you know who one of the masters are.
Yes.
So
yes,
yeah, loves to
spoken.
chat. Drives nice cars. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. So
begins with B.
yeah, of course it does. So
Yes,
yeah,
man.
so if he called with the plan, like saying Danny, like, as you know, he would never put me at risk anyway. So it would be like the master plan, and it would have been, and I'd be like, oh no, what do I do? I'm supposed to have changed my life, man. Like I feel like that's where the hard part of the crossover between our lives, like as being quote street guys, you know. And I don't know whether that sounds innuendo-ish or childish to anyone. I
Don't
don't
know, but
mean
that
it
kind of
to
life
get
you've got
me,
to keep doing a
but
lot of
that's
stuff
all.
to keep the money in.
I mean, that's all. Yeah, it's the only way I ever sort of got money. Um, you know, everybody that I knew. It was forever. It was, you know, ever since that 14 years old, I was basically active until 37 years old, and it was only took the last 3 years that I've literally like turned totally different. Like I've been hit by a rocket launcher,
In
mate.
total.
Uh,
So
yeah, and I think different, and yeah, I've got a conscience and everything, man. I have nightmares, and then when I have the nightmare, I have nightmares. I sound like I need the counsellor, don't I?
no, you always had a conscience, you just blocked it out, man.
That's sort of how it's been. It's
Yeah,
just,
of course.
yeah, it's mad, man. Yeah, and I feel like, I feel
You
obliged now to like help.
recalibrated your moral compass.
I really have, yeah, I have, yeah, definitely. Like when I'm out and about and stuff like that, like I get like I tend to like I'm the nice guy and I'm the nice guy in public. Um, when I'm out and about. Whereas back in
I'm
the
not
day, I
sure
used
about
to
that.
try to be a shadow, try to always fucking lie low, keep my hood up. Um, shit, like I don't know, man. It's just a different way of being. Like even when I'm out now, when I'm out and about, I hate I hate like no, I'm not. I hate when I'm going out and about. I don't like to actually wear like my tracksuit and shit. I like to actually like dress up like
Well, give old people that wee smile as to say that you're not a threat.
yeah, man. Because they think that like people still look at you like that when you wear tracksuits. They still when you wear they do definitely as well. You know.
Yeah, well, they're gonna look at you and think you're ready to like rob their pension.
Because I wear the black as well. I've got a black night tracksuit on now, and it's got a hood on it. So yeah.
It's like a uniform, and it depends what uniform you're wearing as to whether people trust you or not.
Back in the day where I was from, this was classed as uniform. What I'm wearing right now, we was our area was, but we were our area was black. So yeah, we were known for wearing black. And the police the police got given that when he wasn't allowed to stop and search you anymore. But this police carried on searching us. And when we put in for it, like for us, so when he stops and searches, it came back, yeah, that because of the way that we were dressed, that they were able to still stop and search us because we were dressed in uniform.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's the same as me walking about my uniform all the time. Stands out, eh?
Andrew Williams has hit a nail on the head there. You know, he put your lead in a double life. In
Leading a
hindsight,
double life.
sometimes that. Now I know what he means. He means
Oh, all right, okay.
you're battling two thoughts. Like you're of that side of you, like where you like he's saying if your true mate came, yeah, it sounds like you've got a true mate who's got like you trust in him. Like obviously your mate secret knows who he is. Clearly, he's someone you would take the advice from. If he came up with a master plan and it was life changing money, you would trust him and go along with the plan and risk the time that you would get maybe in possibly in prison. You know, if some death like that was to ever happen, not that it would.
Mm,
So yeah, we have to say that there, don't we? Have to put that
yeah,
in loud and clear that it never would. So yeah, I
oh,
mean,
pretty
you're
vocal.
saying like consciously you're leading a double life because in your mind you're still hungry. Like fuck that, like yeah, man, I'd love to take that last jackpot and think, you know what, phone secret and be like, you know what, secret, I had to ring you just to tell you because I'm saying goodbye to the world, right? I'm going offline, like a motherfucker, like I'm re-identifying myself as a different individual. I'm joining the Muslim Brotherhood.
Oh,
And
no, you're
then
not.
yeah, man, yeah, I'm gonna blend in with them. I'm gonna go over to Turkey, and I reckon
Nope.
Turkey's not it's not far enough. Turkey, is it? Um,
I'll make sure Coco mentions your passport.
Coco's part will be under Sharia law.
She'll be made to wear a wee thing. You know, I can't be doing that. But
Yeah, man, she's
yeah,
a female, so she'll have to wear one of them. She'll have to wear a burqa.
you were christened.
She'll have to wear a burqa and a niqab.
You score a gospel.
Right, everyone, hit like if you think that all women should wear burqas.
Listen, that don't bother you.
Oh, check me out taking this piss. Don't give a fuck. Why not? Hit like if you think there's only two genders, men and women.
Too. Well, there is if you live in America now.
Two genders over here, men and women, simple.
You see that executive order?
There's men that dress up as women.
Yeah, I know that now. I have a friend that's
But there's
the other people.
there's people with mental health problems, and there's people that have got freaky fetishes, and they've now been turned into ideologies, and they can stick it right up their ass because now it's been brought back to life now, right? And I tell you what, us in the UK do not stand on business by saying what we really think. And what I really think is there's two genders. There always has been. I don't mind anyone that likes to get freaky and do their own shit and dress the way they do. I'll even respect them and call them a her because that's what they're into and they respect it. But at the end of the day, I still would say to them, but you still know there's two genders though, don't you? End of.
Gonna get all over that conversation.
Now, if you've had your shit chopped off and turned into something else, now I can call you a transgender. I suppose that can be because you have had your stuff chopped off and it changed into something else. So you have actually had your gender. Shit, you've had it messed with. Now, I don't know if it's your gender or your genitalia. Do you get me? Like, think about it. Like, how do you logically, like, you know, put it together, like, really? Because at the end of the day, I'm a Christian and a Catholic, and I stand by the Lord Jesus and Him saying that there's two genders. Did Jesus say that?
I have no idea, but he probably did.
So many raves, but so much racism. Paul K-Wing.
So many raves, but so much racism.
I've got someone called Paul K-Wing. Is
It's gonna be Paul, isn't it?
I don't know, Andrew. I just know I'm on one tonight, mate, and I'm probably going to get copy striked, or I'm going to get done for hate talk. Because at the end of the day, I'm just saying how it is. I do think it's bullshit with saying that you know, just because in America at one point that the liberals was able to have their own dirty little way with the system and convince everybody and fucking mind control them all into thinking and sticking adverts up. Everybody seeing them, so don't look like you fucking didn't. And all of them had Budweiser, lost fucking millions, mate. People were smashing Budweiser bottles, shooting them and everything because they did that advert with that guy who's been done now as a nonce as well. Do you know what I'm on about? Secret, do you have a clue what I'm on about? But anyway, the Budweiser advert, yep. The person, anyone who knows will know. The Disney, they got absolutely slammed with what they'd done. Anyone who was trying to push the narrative, it's Paul. I thought it was you, Paul. You should have called me special, Ken. You should have. Paul K. Oh, bro, sometimes you are comical, mate. You are. Don't ask to come back on now. Did you put a happy smiley face? I was the man on K-Wing Walton, mate. It's like you come on as a different character or something, bro. It's like what the fuck? Oh, mate, I've got dead bad toothache as well, you know. Yeah, I've got super bad toothache. Yeah, man. So I think it's good that shit like that's been cleared up now, like the genders and stuff like that. Like that means they can't push it inside the schools no more. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got to think, man. America is a blueprint for everything what's going on over here. Like, it's not the other way around. We follow them. We're behind the Americans. We're not in front of them. I don't feel like we are. What's funny is you've actually changed your channel. You've actually changed there, Paul. You've gone onto a different account. You're not being banned. You're not being blocked or out on the other. Right, people. This podcast tonight has been crazy. It's been a mad one tonight between all the 3 podcasts that I've gone on.
Yeah.
Nuts. That's all I can say. Like, been nuts, mate. Like, I thought it'd take up my time tonight coming on here, but it literally is like
flew in.
It's 11:45 at night. Yeah, I've done a whole evening on YouTube. Motherfuckers, that's what you call being a content creator, innit? Sitting there for hours and doing YouTube. And talking crap and keeping people entertained. Even if sometimes you're just spouting out bullshit. Sometimes some of it will make sense, some of it won't. Some of it you'll agree with, some of it you won't. Some of it you like, some of it you won't. That's the way that it worked. Some of the people that I've talked about on tonight's show, I've got to obviously make sure that I get the point across that I mean no harm or no badness towards the individual that put the comments and was having the conversation with. Like, it's nothing to do with you. It's not your battle. My battle's with the other person, and it will carry on. And I'll just pretend that you never messaged me, pretend you never commented it, and keep on with my subject, and that's him, not you. But I will review your content as you asked me to. I'll do that out of respect because I think it'd be good stories to highlight and probably even get other people to possibly buy the book. So yeah, I would do that. As you can see, I've got more front than Brighton. I don't care. And the difference as well, I'm not actually sat here pissed out my head or anything like that. Like, I'm sat here chilled, relaxed, calm, and eating sweets. So I'm no Facebook weirdo, you know, online. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and doing this shit here is a minor. Jesus Christ, I used to be on exposures for 2-3 hours sometimes. And before I'd been on exposures, I'd do 2 hours on my own, so I'd do a 5-hour stream. What was the most we got up to? Was it 8 hours?
I think so.
I did an 8-hour stream once, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine doing an 8-hour stream. Right now, doing an 8-hour stream right through. And you know what I like about them times as well, Secret? No drugs are involved.
No, that's true.
Shit, you'd have to think that there'd be drugs involved to someone doing something like that. You know what I mean? Sit on YouTube for fucking 8 hours doing content, like you'd be like you'd have to be off your barnet. But it's like, no, man. I didn't doubt the fact that I enjoy doing it. You went off the radar for a while, Danny, dropping occasional raps. Yep,
Yeah.
Andrew has hit the nail on the head right there. I dropped the occasional raps, Andy, to just let you know that I was still going to come back. Just to let you know. That's what that was for, as I always had the intention. Like I say, I'm not one of them to cry on YouTube and come on and tell everyone, oh man, I'm going through hard times and struggles, you know, please, like, or not even please, like just like if shit's going on in my life, I sort it out and I'll come back and be like, yeah, man, I had an issue. Where have you been, Danny? Don't worry about it, guys. I've been sorting out pure shit in the background. It's been
Yep.
mayhem, but it's dealt with. I'm back, like I'm back to the Danny that he's all liked and remembered, not a guy that's fucking going through issues and problems, and you know, because it makes you a different person. When you get moved out of your comfort zone and into different home and shit like that, and you have to get in there, man. I come back when I've sorted it out. I'm one of them types of guys. You're a good rapper. Thanks, bro. I've always noticed that you comment as well. I mean, I don't know what it is about rapping, but I always say that I'm going to give it. I'm never doing it again. But I fucking Jesus Christ, I had £1 every time that I said that I'm going to give up rapping. Man, I would be that big though. Can we say something that many times?
Pardon?
Like, do you reckon I really would get that much money? Don't think I would I?
Much money for what? Rapping.
No. I said if I had £1 for every time that I said.
Oh, right, I was actually going to say, I'm going to start putting a pound every time you say that now, too.
Because, like, why are you starting to bring that? I'm taking the piss by saying that I'm never going to rap again and now and then release a rap song.
No, because it's kind of addictive. You know, it must be it's like writing poetry or something. So you can see why you come back to it.
Yeah, I can't help it. Maybe I should teach someone else. Help them produce their music.
Could do. Just focus on what you're doing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, at the minute, it's been lively. Even just jumping on live and keeping a channel going with liveness is still the channel moving. Like it's no matter what, it's still active. Like people tomorrow will think there'll be more people tomorrow that think, oh, I wonder if that channel's live again. Let me have a look. After a bit, you'll start hitting subs out of it, no doubt. No doubt it did any happen tonight. You might not have done. But let me tell you, since I started back up, I started on 708 and I've jumped to 721 straight away. So, you know, just stats are there. They're not exactly big, but considering you're on a small channel, right? There's channels out there that have got 30,000 subscribers that do some of the same numbers as me. Can you believe that?
That's mad.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. In the last year, let me have a look at my analytics.
Danny, where did you go?
Have I been offline?
Pardon?
Have I been offline?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've just been on YouTube. I'm looking at my statistics.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm on 2.7 thousand more than normal.
That's decent.
588 in the last 48 hours. That's not bad. I'm not doing bad. Yeah, considering I've only just come back to the tube. And the tube of doom right here is a bad place to be. It can be a gritty pond. And considering that I'm let it be what it is on here, yeah, it can be. It's full of fucking mad cunts.
Yeah, you've just got to really like some things, man.
I'm saying how it is now. I don't care, man. I've had enough of fucking bullshit. Like literally, I'm saying how it is. If you don't like it, then it is. You've got to like it. Like that's the whole program. Like,
Well, I'm not liking this, so I'm off.
Make sure you hit the like on the way out. God, I'm telling nah, you've got to be yourself on here, man. I've had enough of all like everybody's like, like obviously respect to P before like anything like that ever happens. If anyone ever came on and they had a problem, then I would deal with it. I wouldn't deal with them like and say anything nasty or make them feel bad about themselves. I would only try and give them advice as I did before. But other than that, like really, like yeah, right, YouTube, get over it. Like it's not about being a bad man or out like that. It's about being the fact that it's YouTube. Like it's not a place to let your emotions go. It's a place for you to come and sit and laugh at and joke at shit like Donald Trump on the TV or something, or laugh at someone, or like look at someone's videos that's the joke of the week, some shit like that. Like these are the types of things that we actually normally do on this channel, right or wrong as well. We do, don't we? I literally set it up to be that occasion, like a night where we talk about Trump and we'll literally play the actual like recordings and shit and make a night of it. Like that's what YouTube should be about.
I'll get the laptop in.
Yeah, the lappers out and that, and get the information out and all that. That's what it's about. Like literally, that's what coming together on YouTube and being a panel should be about. Not bleeding having to arrange the comment section out to make sure it's bloody behaving itself. Like fucking hell, man. Do we need bouncers on fucking chat log? Like no, man.
Yeah.
I refuse to have them. Like fuck, man. It's kind of getting me. It kind of gets me mad to think that you've got to have them. Like, can't you just ignore the people? Like, man, it's like someone's writing on here now, Danny, you ugly bastard. I'd say, so what, man? You fucking like sausage. Go home. Like, get off your phone and get off my page now. Like that, literally, that's the attitude I've got. So, I mean, I don't know how far you're gonna get with trolling that attitude. I was your salesman, remember?
Buttons, Danny, that's all.
I'll sell you on silence. Just like that.
That's the best way to be. Just be quiet with them.
Just like them. When silence, it went awkward, and then we spoke. But the silence at the end of it is great. Like it's the way to be, man. If someone comes on being nasty, shouting at me, Danny, you're not from that area, you're full of shit. I know for a fact straight away that they're talking bullshit to me. They're lying out their teeth. And if they are from where they are at, what the fuck are they doing on YouTube? Like what's happened? Like is that like I've come away from the life, so I don't get why you've come after me and you've ended up on YouTube. Like I don't expect my ops to come up on YouTube. You know, my ops from real life that tried to kill me and shit.
Yes.
Hey, do you think I expect them to come online now and write on here, Danny, we're coming to get you? Like, because if I got that, like, I'd find that for real. I'd find that serious. Like, shit, you know? When I say ops, I'm on about a particular family as well. So, it's a particular family that I'm talking about. So it's not an area or a gang war. It's between. Well, it kind of is, but there's a twist to it, and the twist is the people who are involved in the attempt to kill me was, you know, there's a main unit to the, and it's a crime, and it's a family, and obviously I've got beef for that family. So if they came on the internet randomly out of the blue and made sure to get it through that they knew that it was, that I knew that it was them, I would take that threat seriously and make telephone calls to say that, yo, like, things might be a problem, because I'd take that serious, yeah. Because they'd have to go out their way to find out who I am on YouTube, and that's too much information. Now, the only way that you could get to know is if you actually do the names of the people that I'm talking about, and trust me, you wouldn't. So there's no way on earth that you could ever replicate or go and try and emulate or go out there and do your information searching or whatever and think you can try out and go out and pretend to be one of them and come on here and threaten to come on and say, I'm going to get you. Because I'd just be like, man, like, that was, I've been there and done it, and I've also, I'm 40 years old, Joe. Like, what the fuck are you gonna come after us over a war when we were kids? It wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean?
Don't know. I'd come and get your bit, yeah.
You'd still get me?
Yeah, man. I'm kidding.
I'm
just
still gonna get
good.
that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not. I tell you what, though, I can't go to a certain place up because of it. That's a fact. It's not like I can't go there. I would have to be careful whilst I'm there. That's the point. Because if they see me, I mean, I don't know at this age now. Like God knows how they're thinking. I don't know how they think. That's the point of this weird crossover in this fucked up life, where fucking Andrew was making sense, saying you're leading a double life basically because you're tracking a mind of living in the trenches, living like a battler at war, and having a fucking, you know, basically like be sort of an outlaw in regards to so you're able to look after yourself and survive in the jungle. The only way to survive in the jungle is the same way that you got fed to the wolves. If you get fed to the wolves, you will either get ate by them or you will join them. You either join the pack or get ate by them. So it's the same as the jungle. If you go into the jungle, you need to act like a tiger, move like a tiger, all that shit. So yeah, man. As soon as I fucking got on the other end of that jungle, I jumped out of it. I turned into a blood clot pussycat, right? And thought, fuck that shit. I'm pretending that I've never went through all that lot. Like, that's what it feels like. But what I can say is it's like the Jumanji when you step out of it. You come out of it robbing, you know, like he was a kid in that film.
Like who?
When you come back and you're 40, like it's 40 years later, like Jumanji.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like that's what's happened with me. Like that's how the streets have been with me. Like it's been like one big Jumanji game, and like I've now stepped out of it, and here I am, like fresh. Like afterwards, like I'm like Andy, whatever he's called, coming back home. I'm like, yeah, like mum, like are you still here, mum? And mum's moved out and shit.
Yeah. I know, you know, it's, you still haven't
You get
worked
where I'm
out
coming from? Like
what's
it's like
in
a
your past.
culture shock, man. Like for real, it's a culture shock. That's that's the madness to it. The feeling of it being a culture shock, because it's a culture shock because you're doing the course, all that type of shit, like all that type of stuff's like new, man. Because you've got to be, you know, like participate in activities. Sounds weird saying it weird like that, but like that's the you know, it's not normal. Like the only participated in activities that I've ever done, I've not
I
been.
think,
That's what I mean. Like I mean, how the fuck do you explain this to them in there? You know, I mean, I feel like I'm in a meltdown myself on here now. Really do, you know what I mean? Like I've had enough, man. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like fucking going to coursework and fucking when I'm in there, I feel like I'm fucking Christian Bale.
Christian
You know what I
Bale.
mean? Sat there fucking while a woman just talking. I'm like, ah, fuck off, bitch. Have you seen it in that movie? That's what it's like though, isn't it? He'd be at the bar and she'd be like, what would you like, love? And he'd be like, tequila with that. And he'd go, I'd like to do behind the back rapping. Yeah, that's definitely me. No, man. You have to bring some comedianness and some satire to it, because otherwise it becomes a very bland conversation. I don't like bland. I like
Spicy.
my coffee. Yeah, I like coffee. Coffee, Coke's fucking up my teeth, man. I can't believe I'm drinking Coca-Cola now. I've got bad time. I've got sat here with toothache as well. That's deep.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been mad just to keep it open for the chat tonight, man. It seemed like everyone needed a hangout spot. I think that some people might have done some mad clips here. No doubt would be over YouTube, it's over someone's channel. It's quite amusing to see in the past. I've had some funny ones done in me. They got the Robot Gang. They was coming different. I've got to say, like, yo, man, you guys finished it. Like, mate, when they cut me and did that video of me and Expo, and and they had me saying like, "Can you get your IP address?" And you made me eyes fucking look like I was droopy, and oh mate, man, I was like, oh, these guys have got AI technology on videos, man. They're fucking us up secret. Showed you the video, you was like, man. And at that point, I realised I'm being trolled at. And you know what? They give me a warning. Whoever that was, right? It's someone whoever was in that circle of people. I can say it out loud now because it's been over and done with. But whoever was in that circle of people, somebody thought that I was all right and didn't let loose on me, because they let loose on everyone apart from me in that one conversation. And that's only because they joined the chat that night as well. They joined the chat with us on the chat. So that was the reason why I was involved in the video, if that makes sense. I don't
You know
think if
who
I were
it
on
was?
the fucking robot channel, her mate.
Hermit. Oh, that.
HIRM. Yeah, that was a mad, crazy. I don't know how they were doing their YouTube, mate. All I know is we've been dealing with this stream shit, yeah, this StreamYard shit. Them guys came different. They had
Voice changer.
not only did they have the voice changers, they had they had artwork that was different. They had different technology in what they were using. I know it sounds funny me saying this now about different technology, but like they was using different technology to us. Like ours was like basic like thumbnails and shit, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little
All generated by
slaps.
YouTube.
Yeah, these guys was
Slick and yeah.
yeah, I had slick backgrounds as the live. Like, how did they have that extra mile in everything? And not
Probably
only
just
that, then
paying
they
for stuff,
fucked
Danny.
us up,
Actually
mate.
paying
Mate,
for
when
like
they
AI
did
stuff.
that shit to us and me and Expo, yeah, when we didn't know whether we was talking to a fucking girl or a boy, right? And then even me and Expo, you could tell on the panel, like you could tell that me and Expo were both like, is this
Oh,
a fucking
me and him too
boy
deep with
or a
that.
girl? Like, and they knew that we realized it, and it was like a got you moment, and it and and
And
just
they
to
got
just
you
to think,
good.
yeah, because I went, is this a fucking girl or a boy or what? Like, and we were like, well, they changed it, and next minute it sounded like a dead deep voice, and it was like, oh mate, stop it, we're high, yeah. It's like midnight out here. Um, yeah, they caught us slipping proper, like right at the end of a stream, and then came on and just savaged us. Um, they did do, and like I say, they didn't go hard. They didn't go too hard on me, man. Like, they kind of give me a break. But after that, though, they did go on a bit of a mission. But I'm sure they ended up okay with Expo. We're not in the end. I'm sure it got sorted out. From what I remember, I'm sure I've seen them all on a panel together.
Probably.
When I was off YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was off YouTube, they was all on a channel together. Yeah,
But
I'm right.
Expo's never done lives again though, really, has he? I mean, he
Yes,
just
I've
sort
in
of
it.
cracks on football and
Big
that's
up,
it.
lad. Big up
He's in
Trace as
the
well in the building. Big up Paul. Big up Andrew. You know that gang. It's been a big up Gringo as well. Yeah, man. It's been an evening of me chatting. I mean, I'm glad Trump's on the screen because I've been talking about genders and stuff like that. So he put a picture of Trump there. Cy Bennett has. He's got a picture of Trump, so I'll have that on the screen because I've said
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Sorry, I've been. I did a trans
Decent
like.
picture of that.
At the end of the day, I'm just saying that there's two genders. That's all. Like that. Like it's not my opinion. It's a fucking scientific fact.
Yeah,
If you
trust
want to
the
cut, if you
silence.
want to cut, if you want to cut the shit off, right, yeah, and make it deformed, then you can call that transgendered because you fucked up where your genderism is. So now you can call it that transgender. But to me, like really, it's just a tucking. Tucking your shit in don't mean you're a female, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You need a clitoris. I know it sounds horrible to say that, but you do. Yeah.
Can't argue with that, to be honest.
It's actually true, though, isn't it? Just the shape of it don't make it. What are we on about? You know what I mean, people? Let's keep it real inside this room. Let's think about it, man. I don't want a fucking panel full of left wing weirdos who think that it's right for Jane to come home and for him now to be called James. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, it's all right as an adult, but not as these young people. And that's where
Yeah.
making it normal, like fully normal to the point where you're asking people in the doctors, what would you, when they're telling you, so what would you like to go under? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, what would you like to be known as? Like, like, yeah. And I'm thinking, Danny? And they're like, no, we don't mean that.
Mm.
I mean, we're basically asking you what letter you are.
Yeah, right.
Fuck me, man. You're really asking me that. I go by him. I go by man.
Just what we were
That's
used
what I go by. Yeah, I go by he.
to be willing.
That like yeah, that's that like Free Willy, man. Free Willy from the tank. You know what I'm saying? Get on that Free Willy from the tank. Let him out the tank. I love the gorilla picture. Is it a gorilla? Gotta be a gorilla.
Oh yeah, is that not what's his name? Can't remember.
Tank, I've been on here talking mad shit tonight, mate. I'm sure you'll probably get it uploaded on some site or something. Get on here, rename it, crazy shit. Because I've been on one, bro, talking about genders and shit. I've been giving it to the left wing liberals tonight, saying fuck it, I've had enough, man. Of talking all straight on here all the time. It's YouTube, man. I'm sick of everyone getting inside the feelings. So everyone can have it how it is. There's two genders. Um, Donald said it, and now I'm fucking saying it. Um, who said in the UK that we can't say it? There's no law over here, no hate crime. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone else. If someone tucks their shit between the legs, it don't make them a different gender. And if someone cuts off the shit, that don't make them a different gender. Um, so I believe there's two genders, and I know that you do as well, Tank. You look like you can seem like the type of individual that's definitely knows that there's like two male, man and female, man and woman. There's not wrong with it, people.
There's not, but you know.
That's what exactly that's the thing, because that's the point of it. The more that they normalise it, the more that it becomes in our school, and the more that our daughters and then sat on some bloke's leg dressed as a woman.
Tank's totally right in that new comment. So all the speedos that hide amongst it.
Well, think about what I've said there, man. It's getting pushed in the schools. If it's pushed in the school, and
It's
some
normal.
guy who's dressed as a woman, and it's normalised, and he's dressed as Brenda, and he's got a wig on, and it was, you know what I mean. He's even got hairy legs that day. He's got tights on. Do you know what I mean? It's not good when your daughter sat on someone's leg like that, man. Like that. That offends me.
Yeah, it's not good.
But if I walked into a classroom and seen that, I'd boot him out of his fucking chair. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I would. You know what I mean? They'd be like, "What are you doing? You're wrong."
Yeah, it makes you wonder what's going on in someone's head that wants to do these things.
Do you know what's crazy though? Is that world though, right? Yeah, right. Where the unthinkable is actually happening. Ice Queen, yes, long time, man. I'll see you.
Yeah, Ice Queen.
Hope you well, man. Yeah, just to think, I think I'm gonna get banned tomorrow. Ice Queen. I've been on here tonight, like absolutely giving it freedom of speech, mate. Um, proper loading it up on um, genders. I reckon I can imagine now, yeah. Oh, what if imagine if Thingy listens to it? Oh no. no disrespect to anybody like individually on YouTube that I've ever spoken to in the past on YouTube when I've been speaking about these topics. But all I'm saying is I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is the same as the president's. These two genders.
Mm.
End of. Trump will be calling you. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I'm looking. That is exactly what I'm looking for, bro. I'm looking for a shout out, man. I'm looking for a shout up into position, bro. I want to be a speaker. I'm sat here right now with the earphone on, bro.
Should send them an invite to your house, Danny.
What, send a Trump an invite to my house?
Yeah, I know, man. Might just be passing one day.
Yeah, but if I tried running over there and that, yeah, they'd nip me, wouldn't they?
I'm winding you up, man.
And I need to get involved in the movement, man. Now, I think, I mean, what's Nigel Farage about? Is he a money monger, or is he a real, is he a charity maker who creates charities that are sort of like based upon the right wing view, but he's still who is set like what is this? I can't read him.
Well, he was a Tory, wasn't he? And he left the fucking whatever it's called party, Unite or whatever it is.
Well, he's seen as at first as before the Tommy situation and getting locked up recently. Him and Tommy, them two were kind of like rolling together, like not rolling together, but they were thinking and they'd set out the same movement. But then Nigel then looked at him as like then started going in on him.
Well, Nigel and Trump are homies, so you know it's hard to tell, Danny. They're always the same. You think they're good, and then they get in bad, and then always.
I think he's one of the cloaks. I do. I think Nigel Farage is an undercover not even a right wing. I think he's a left wing, right wing infiltrator, like sort of like infiltrating making the right wing a fake one, even though I don't agree in whatever the word right wing like is perceived as, if you perceive it as racism. I believe in what was it Jordan Peterson or was it Elon Musk who said that most ordinary people who tend to be in the middle tend to think more to the right? Was it Elon Musk who said it?
I think it was Elon Musk. Just the definitions kind of change.
So the average person thinks more to the right, which makes sense because the average person who thinks to the left usually thinks all the way round to the left to the point where you can't turn your head anymore. You look backwards, right? So these are the people that want us to have males in females' bathrooms. It's not something that I want.
See, most things that have good intentions usually get hijacked by the type of people, if that makes sense.
Why are they paying millions for tampons in men's bathrooms?
Exactly.
That's what the American people's money was being used for. And so Elon's been in, done his research, and found out that so many million per annum or whatever was going into tampons in men's bathrooms. You couldn't fucking write it. Did you know that?
That'll all be just a case of like money going missing and needing to be a receipt for it. Like, think about it. Just 9/11, the day before 9/11, Rumsfeld announced that there was X amount of $1 trillion missing. And then boom, 9/11 happened. Nobody asked any questions about that hole in the budget.
Yeah, but this is
So
that's what it is. They're
this time
revealing the
it's like
budget. That's
repeat for all sorts of mad stuff. Like, what's the quote in what's it called? Independence. You don't think they paid like 10,000 for a toilet roll, do you?
they're revealing it all now at the moment on it's because
Yeah, they'll just
Elon
be
Musk is
saying
in charge of Doge.
that's what they're spending the money on, when in reality they're not really. It's like here in where I stay, they just spent £20 million allegedly on a couple of sets of road lights. There's no way in this lifetime that was 20 million. You'd be lucky if it was a quarter of a million. And that
Right
just
wing is
went off
about
the road, quite
control.
missing, I guess.
Andrew Williams, I like Andrew, you know, right? Yeah, with his views, right? Yeah, because he throws a devil's advocacy into into situations, yeah, like with these lives, right? So he put right wing is about control, but and also knowing at the same time that, as I'm saying, that the average person will think more with the right mind. Yeah, he's right. He is right in the sense of it's about control. The left wing most definitely is about they're definitely a lot more about more than control, mate. That's more about suppression. Controlling your people is one thing. Suppressing your people is two things, or another thing, should I say? Does that make sense?
I think so. It's getting late though.
Well, if suppressing your people, yeah, is
We've been suppressed for a long time. And ever since
Yes,
the
you're
Dona
right.
was being suppressed even more.
Andrew's put, I agree about the suppression.
Yeah.
Because they're all about holding us down to the point that we can't breathe, right? To the point where we're being forced here. Listen, in the next 2 years, you better fucking know for a fact that there's going to be a boy inside the women's changing rooms, right? So that's when we know that we're gone left, totally left wing. We've gone left. It's gone literally left. But
Yeah, I
then,
think we had left some time ago, Danny.
I didn't know about unisex bathrooms till the other weekend when I was in a club and it was literally unisex bathrooms. I'm thinking, what? Like, because I walked in thinking, where's the other bathroom? And like, yeah, everyone was just there with each other. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here?
I know you in the bathroom, right?
Yeah,
bro, they
yeah,
put
it's
millions
dodgy.
of pounds towards tampons in men's bathrooms, man. Like,
Oh,
What
they'll
the?
not do that. It'll be like a handful of money will be spent on tampons and bathrooms, and the rest of it will went in someone's pocket, Danny. Money laundering, I believe they call it.
well, I was fucking looking for tampons.
Oh, they'll find them, probably. You've got to look in the right places. Those are like universities and colleges these days.
Nah, I'd probably have to go to one of them bars, but I don't fancy it. I'm all right, man. If I'm going on a night out, if I'm going on a night out, it'll be like Blackpool or something. You know, some fucking see the Blackpool lights or something like that. Go to the Blackpool Tower over there, don't
No.
fail or some shit because it's dead old. Looks like it's
Pe-
gonna fucking fall down.
People diss Blackpool, but I bet it's a good night out. Like I've never done it, but I bet it's
Crazy, bro.
yeah,
Crazy on
I
the
bet
night
it's a
out.
crazy one. Yeah.
Bro, I've been there on my own on a night out and got into it, mate, with the bout. Oh, mate, I've been there. Come back to the hotel, took the hotel door off,
Yeah,
or
take
caused
them.
havoc. Oh man, imagine going to Blackpool again, like leathered, and then next minute waking up the next day and your doors hanging off it.
On your own though, just went there and
Yeah, on your own. No, man. It's bad news. So don't do it anymore, though, people. So I'm not no like dickhead. You know what I mean? Like you're talking, you're in your in my 20s and stuff there when I'm talking
Yeah,
about stuff
talking
like
years
this.
ago, yeah.
Like, yeah, like sometimes you forget that hitting 40 when I'm telling a story, I'm telling a story from 25 years old and it's 15 years ago. And some people can misinterpret that and think that
It was
you
last
was in a
weekend.
nightclub the other week, fucking
Yeah.
kicking off and throwing someone off the balcony or something. Like,
You're telling the truth.
yeah,
You
man.
are.
What's that?
I said, tell the truth, you are.
I've had a balcony situation, but I've not been out recent. That's why I said a balcony. There's a picture of the situation. It's fucked in it. Oh man, YouTube will get. I'll tell you what, man. This place is the biggest. This is what happened to Lil Durk, man. Free Lil Durk, isn't it?
Well,
Don't you think, man, Dan? Free Lil Durk, bro.
Yeah,
Get me?
did he get nicked for? It's not murders,
Murder
but
for
he got
hire,
nicked.
innit? Murder for hire, bro.
Yeah, is it like a RICO case or something?
For
No?
King, yeah, man, because his boys killed Von, so he went and got them on their own territory. He even flew the killers over and all that, bro. Paid for their air flights and everything. He's fucked.
Yeah, they were talking about because they used like his thing to pay for the rental cars and all that.
Yeah, he's fucked. Ski masks, switches, the guns.
They went and bought them from like a local store and all that.
Yeah.
Balaclava.
Free P Diddy, you know. No
Thanks for
Diddy,
them, bro.
nah, man. Tank, we're not letting him out the cam, bro. He's
Yeah, I
got to
don't
stay
know about
inside there, man.
I don't
No
know about
Diddy. No Diddy, gang. No Diddy. I'm writing no Diddy.
that. Just the banner there, no Diddy, going across.
No Diddy, you know. Should we take over DJ Academics' show?
Definitely.
We just got to come on and start sponsoring Kendrick Lamar and hate on DJ Academics. Hey, at the moment he's been hit. He's been
Oh yeah,
blow
been
over that
trying
road,
to
old
little
man.
15-year-olds and that.
Yeah, but I just like I said, man.
Little
If you've got skeletons
Lebanese,
in the closet,
whatever the fuck he was, fucking Syrian. That's what he was. It was like some little Syrian kid, wanna.
Diddy is your daddy. He's not my daddy, bro. My daddy's fucking.
Yeah, because Academics'
my
defense
daddy
is like, oh, I was trying to chat to him like a big brother and all this, but it's like, yeah, but you're not his big brother though. That's the thing.
I think Diddy's fucked, mate. I think he's looking at life, and Dirk, yeah, I think he's looking at a couple of life sentences. I think he's looking at 2 murder for hires, and I think there's going to be some snitches get involved and reveal some past histories that he's paid for, where he's paid for some cars, shit like that, on certain murders. There's also this thing with his brother as well. His brother's get back.
Do you not have something to do with Tupac dying? Didn't he pay that Keefy D? And
No, that's Diddy. Diddy. I think that they're relying on Keefer D to say that Diddy, sort of implicate Diddy, but will the grand jury take
his word for it?
Yeah, that's the funny part. Now, if he wasn't as tainted, yeah, like Ras, like if they would have done it, if they would have did this case whilst this Diddy shit was happening right now, yeah, right, like this, bad person image of him, right, the world hating on him, meaning not us, the people, the actual, because you got to think this man's had a lot of power for a lot of time. The actual system hates him right now. The FBI are like, fuck you, man. We're not, you know what I mean? We're not asked you're a billionaire. Like, fuck that, man. We're going to make you pay that much on legal fees. In the first 6 months, you'll be down just to millions, not billions, which is actually true. It's happened, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, like basically, yeah, if they would have used and had these testimonies when more people from who were still around, that were still involved in the Tupac murder, were still alive,
Oh yeah,
this
they're all
shit
dead,
could go
innit?
to
Yeah.
court. Yeah, everyone's dead. The only person that's alive from the Tupac murder that had any involvement is Kiefer D, and he
Mhm.
is not a
Well,
reliable
and
witness.
Suge Knight as well, but yeah.
Suge Knight, but he won't move. He's too gangster, bro. He will just,
Yeah.
my man's still talking.
He's been playing
He's
mind games with
accepted.
it for time, innit?
He's
About it.
he's accepted that he's in prison forever. He's like Free Diddy and all that, like joke, like. But you know
did-
for a fact that he really is like he's thinking like, I'm gonna get you alive. Like I'm gonna get because to put it this way, you got to think Puff Dad P Diddy. He was Mr. Gangster on the outside, Mr. Roll on, tell everyone what to do, all that shit. But the thing is Suge Knight's a high ranking Pyru gang member, bro. And he's been in jail and he does never get touched.
Did you see it when
That's
he fainted
hard for
in
someone
court?
like him to do, bro. Someone like him, you think would have to be in protection wing just because of his celebrityness, but because of his gangsterism, he can sit there in jail. And he was on that program, and the motherfucker is smoking big ass cigars whilst he's in jail. Like, yo, like, how are you smoking them same big cigars that you were smoking on the outside, except you're smoking them in jail with the orange uniform on? Like, and no one else is sat at this table with you, and you allow the cameraman inside this motherfucker. Like, he's got power, bro. Like, nah, man, everyone else has got chain gang on, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Proper jail. Like, and then Suge Knight's got a cigar. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck, man? He's got some serious movement, yo.
Did you see
Like,
the thing about?
He must have the whole Blood Nation, the whole Pirate Nation. He must have all them in there, all them going, well, what up, Suge? You know what I mean? What up? And he's like, whatever the fuck I say is up. And then the guards are like, oh shit! So if you're all right with us, all them bad boys there, they'll behave for us, yeah, of course they will. We've got your back, Suge. Yeah, any cigar you want, that big, that Suge, like, I'll have the usual. You know what I mean? Yo, he's living up inside there eating lobsters, all that, bro. Trust me, bro. That's how he's doing it, bro. He's not inside there eating them. He's eating them empty pork loins with no meat on him. You know what I mean? Just fat.
Did you see the thing about him punching up a guy in a weed shop?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because he wouldn't give him weed. Just like, he thought he could walk in and then just like demand free weed.
Yeah, like, I'm Suge Knight. Do you know what I mean? I'm here for the weed. What weed? Don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm like,
you know where it is, whacking.
Yeah, he's not. He's. I think. I think he'd had a midlife crisis. You know, when he did that shit, bro. You know when he run that lad over.
Oh yeah. Well,
because him punching up the guy in the weed shop and that. Yeah, it's all around the same point, right? But it's like he's got his marbles back again now. When you listen to him, have you heard him on a jail phone call recently on the podcasts? It's too late now, bro. Like I said to everybody a bit earlier on, it only takes one meltdown. Be careful. Like, watch your mental health, and that only takes one fucked up day for everything to go pear-shaped, and like before you know, like, and God knows what you can do. Like, alcohol is such a bad thing as well, can lead to so many situations. I am so glad that it is Saturday night. I'm sat here with a can of Coke I've just opened, and literally it's not a beer, and I've just got back and sniffed more beak than Pablo Escobar.
Doing kitchen talk and that.
No. Bro, it's so distant from my life. It is unreal. It is not nowhere near me, mate. I couldn't imagine it, bro. Honest to God, mate. Fuck that.
I hate it, mate, bro. Like, because it makes your hangover like twice as worse, man, when you've been doing that shit as well.
It's just, yeah, that's one of it, and all the activity that comes with it. Bro, do you know what? I'm terrible outside these. Do you know, like you get these kebab shops and that, yeah, like, and then then like you get 50 people stood outside them, and like then it like bro, like I always end up sitting somebody, bro. Like end up I always end up in a situation where it's like boom, and someone's out, and like, Danny, what have you done? Or like, and then we're worried about the camera. It's like, oh mate,
it's all right in like in town, innit? But like if you go to like like if you go out in like a town centre, like one of them like little places, man.
well, that's
like
exactly what I was doing. Going to the town centre every weekend to the same town centre and doing it, and it was, you end up getting a bit of a face for doing it. And you know what? Yeah, the bullshit that comes with it is no good, mate.
Yeah, because like you end up seeing someone that you fucking kicked off with last weekend, and then it starts all over again.
It's just that one day. What you've got to understand is, one day, if you think you can go out every weekend and fight somebody, and think that because you've knocked somebody out or whatever, or you know you've ended up having a bit of a scrap, and after a bit you put someone out, you know, it doesn't have to be straight away, but you've won your fights. You understand you are going to lose. You keep carrying on. You're going to meet someone's going to kick your fucking head in. So right outside the club, where you're known, where people think, wow, check him, he you know, he's known for ABC, leave him alone. Now you get made look like a dickhead in front of everybody that has in the past seen you normally deal with things quite swiftly.
Yeah.
So whilst you're ahead, give up. You know, that type of thing.
Best to walk away, man.
Leave it alone. It's time to grow up, man. That's what it's about. That's why now, mate. That's why I prefer to spend a Saturday night chilling, doing 100%. YouTube shit. Brittany Murphy, Whitney Houston, etc.
Fell out with bare mates as well. Just fucking like you say, like getting on it at the weekend, and then like something will happen, and then
There's always drama with it. That's the thing, mate. Where this coke, this paranoia, then also there's money, there's people who can't afford it that are taking it, then there's hangovers, people that can afford it, that don't really give a fuck about anything, but you don't have to. The only problem is the hangover, but that's bad enough as it is. It's just not a good thing, man. You know, my advice is stay away from drugs.
That's it, just have a little zoo or something.
Yeah, smoke a zoo and 3P Diddy from Tank.
We didn't say that.
Oh, it's right, man. Some people say free Diddy though, you know, because they say, you know what, yeah, inside that system in America, no black man should be locked up because of the way that they are. So I stand with them.
But I've got a little theory, yeah, that there was like all setting up like a not like a mafia, but like a black like conglomerate. You know what I mean? Like where everything's like black owned and that, and like because he was linking up with everyone from like he was linking up with gigs, like you know, people from all over the place.
Yeah, man. So if you're going to take him off the map because you're getting too powerful.
Yeah, I thought, we can't, like, because, like, they was probably going to make their own, like, black-owned TV company and all that shit.
Too much activity on him for him to do that. If he was defying the laws of what the powers to be say, because the powers to be will make somebody knock on, let's say if he's involved in the shadow community, right? If he's involved in the shadow community, and he's pushing it too far and saying, fuck you, stick your deal with ABC, I'm sticking with this. And he's not doing what the shadows wanting him to do. They will come and get that RICO Act on him. Man, do you know where I'm coming from? Like you just said then, like, you know, he was getting a bit too powerful. Well, how'd you get him down? It's like, they've always had the evidence to bring him down. It's just they've never needed to use it.
Yeah.
The same thing what he's doing to other people when he's recording them. They're fucking doing it to him.
That hotel footage could have like come out like well early.
What the fuck's that hotel footage as well, bro? Like,
Where
I'm a
volleys are
regular
in it.
guy, bro, and there's no CCTV footage of me out there chasing no woman around with no robe on, like kicking
Mad.
her. He's a fucking famous celebrity. What is that? He's like
Yeah, what is
you've
he
got to
doing?
be off your head on drugs and everything. Like it's so for people to actually believe that this guy was actually like normal. Like this guy, yeah, fuck the Tupac shit. Shined him 10 years in jail for shooting someone in the face when it was P. Diddy that did it. Jennifer Lopez was with him when he done it, man. She lied, yo. That bitch has got to go to jail as well. Put J-Lo in jail.
I didn't know about all that. That's mad.
Let her still, I'm still Jenny from down the block. I used to have a little, now I've got a lot. Yeah, man. Take your ass to jail. Shine, the rapper, has came out and said it wasn't. You remember him getting locked up, yeah?
Yeah.
Remember
I
that, don't you?
remember it
Right?
briefly, yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, do you know what? He's came out and said it, bro. He's done the actual sentence and said, do you know what, people? I thought I'd let you know. The sentence has been done, so I'm not doing it so I get off with the sentence. It wasn't me. It was Diddy. He paid me to do it.
Mad.
Mate, Jennifer Lopez hid the gun.
Yeah, they say like his mum was dodgy as well, innit? Diddy's mum.
You've got to be if your son called Diddy, you've got to be dodgy. Fuck, can you go from Sean Combs to Diddy? I'd go by Sean Combs. It sounds cool.
Puff Daddy's mad, innit?
Puff Daddy. Someone said to me, call me Puff Daddy. I'd say, get a foot. Fuck you on about call me Puff Daddy. You know, in the gang and that. Yeah, like, what's your name? Like, yeah, I'm called Turbo. What's your name? I'm called Shadow. What's your name? I'm going to choose Puff Daddy. I'll be like, nah, man, you're part of the LMNOPQ community, bro. Like,
yeah.
he's been part of that community since day one, you know. I think it's obvious. But do you know what's pretty funny, though, yeah? I love it that 50's always trolled him on his name, though, like Puffy. He's always called him Puffy.
Yeah.
I've got a buzz off 50, yo.
On that radio and where he's like, he was trying to take me shopping and that.
I know. And he's like, I'm like, what? He's like, you only take a bitch shopping. You're like, that's what it is. You're trying to bitch
trying
me.
to make him his bitch, yeah.
Yeah, like that's only a bitch move. Like you only take a female shopping. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I ain't taking no female shopping. So yeah, man, that's another thing that you can clip on here tonight as well. I'm not buying no female nothing. And when we go for a meal, I hope she's got a fucking bank card with her because I'm not bringing mine. So if you fancy coming on a date with me, you know, don't expect much.
Just expect to be paying.
Yeah,
for
you need to pick me up as well in the car. You need to pick me up, man. I'm not jamming right now, man. I'm off road, you know what I mean, due to legal reasons.
Fuck the DVLA.
Because of Secret.
Yep.
She's a speed racer.
Yeah.
I've done a travel run through Scotland. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like being in the car with a mad person. Screams at all the other drivers.
I don't have to do that.
Man, Dag, you can actually hear the other drivers terrified. You can feel you can feel the terror, you know, down the phone, like with that proper eerie feeling, like where you're like, "Ras," like I feel dead bad for that person, like, oh no, like, oh, I wish I could help him, like that. You honestly, God, that's how it is. You're like, man, yeah. She makes everyone have a bad day, man. After when Wanted drove and they drove past, and that's it. She's like, "You cunt! I'm coming after you." All types of A, B, C, D's that she says. So some of the things that she said, I can't even say on YouTube. That's how bad they are. In it 6.
mostly people that can't merge properly. I am guilty of getting upset at
They
that.
do wind you up, them drivers, though, man. You know what? She goes mad. You know when they're indicating, and she's like they're indicating right, and she's like, "Ah, look at her fucking indicating right." The bastard lights flashing in my eyes, and then she starts beeping at him and all that, saying to him, "Why are you indicating?" It's crazy, bro, mate. It's like being on the phone to a lunatic.
So,
She doesn't even realise she's not put the phone down. That's what it is. I'm only winding you up, Secret. She doesn't do all that, bro. But she fuck.
I do do some of that, though. You're not lying.
She's a good person, Secret. She's a soldier, man. Right, guys, we've absolutely smashed it tonight. We had our mate on P. We had to cut that live.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say,
is what
did you
it
end
is.
it and that? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. You grow out of respect, bro. It's only right.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus Christ. You know, we all
Hope
have
he's
moments
alright
in which we
anyway,
didn't
yeah.
say something. Yeah, he's been back on here and had a laugh and that. So,
I'll check.
window shopper. Only you're a window shopper. Looking at shit that you go. Shit, that reminds me at the moment, that man. I ain't singing that song. No, fuck that. Like, oh man, I love singing a song "Window Shopper" when you're doing well in life and you're driving a new whip, and you like start singing that song, looking at yourself in the mirror, feel like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying?
Got the hat
Like
on backwards and that.
man's not living like that now, bro. Hat on backwards and that, you know, with a big chain on and all that, a big thick mad chain. With spin. Hey, listen to this. The funniest thing I ever. Oh, mate, I can't believe, bro, that back in the day, I went and bought a Vectra with spinners on it, bro.
A
I
Vectra.
swear to God, bro.
Oh,
That is ghetto, innit? Driving through Manchester, Moss Side in a fucking Vectra, about 18 years old, yeah, with spinners on the car, bro. Like, what is
Spinners
that
on a
about?
Vectra
What was I thinking?
on a
Like, I am
Vectra.
crazy. I put the spinners on it as well. I went and got the spinners. That's the worst part, bro. Like, that is a mad mind. I thought it looked good. I swear to God, yeah. Right, my mate's yeah, right, yeah. Right, literally, my mate, I turned around to my mate and was like, yo, what do you think of that? I mean, my mate, yeah, is older than me, right? I swear to God, Marshall is a fucking prick now, right? Because now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's like, Ras, no way did you let me do that. So, yeah. So I've turned around and been like, and he's like, yeah, Danny. So I've ended up getting. I've said, hey, I haven't got the door, mate. You need to lend me the money. So he's given me the money for him. The next minute, when I pulled up then outside,
for him as well. Crazy.
mate, the guy I pulled up outside his house then with his suit, and they all started going, no way, you fucking mad cunt. You know, like I just didn't get the reception that I wanted, Joe.
Yeah, there was like, no way you actually did it, you mad.
Yeah. Like Marshall were like, when I was taking the piss, I went fuck off, you know what I mean, and drove off pissed off. Yeah, man, that's a funny story. That, you know, just to think that I bought spinners. It was blacked out and that the whole of it was blacked out and that, though, you know.
I'm picturing it now in my head.
I'm trying to fucking like make up for it. By saying it was blacked out. It was blacked out. I think that's the reason why I bought spinners for it, because I thought I had a blacked out car in my head,
trying to make it
so
look like an Escalade.
Yeah, so in the movies, yeah, like when they buy the blacked out cars, then they go and get the spinners. You know what I mean? So I got the spinners because I had the blacked out car. But obviously, my mates were thinking, Danny, this is not one of them Compton movies, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is not Friday. Do you know what I mean? Like, Friday the next.
I wonder where that whip is now.
Oh, mate.
I wonder if someone's still driving it about with the spinners on.
Oh, man. Nah, the police would have got hold of that, you know, mate. The police would have got hold of it. Yeah, oh yeah, the police ended up with all of them. Yeah, none of them ever got resold.
They've ended
No,
up in
they thought,
auction then. So,
yeah, there's a possibility that could have happened.
yeah, they always auction off cars.
Oh, you want to auction one of mine out? I would have fucking burned the engine out in it, mate.
Is that pulling up in the auction, like in the middle of the crowd, everyone's just looking at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Not. No, oh, man. Andrew Williams is funny about Need for Speed.
yeah, literally, yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Like, that's what I mean, pulling up in a black Vectra. That's what I'm saying, man. A black. This is why I'm saying it was blacked out when the windows on it, yeah, was black. You get me? So I felt proud of the black windows. I felt proud of
Need for
the
Speed
fact that it was
Underground
a
2
big car as well. Do you know what I mean? It was a big car, and he had a long black coat at the time as well. Yeah, because it was that same point. I remember it when I hit a certain when I got a certain jackpot. So I know when I got this jackpot, so I know when I got the Vectra. Then afterwards, and it was like, yo, I ain't got the money in cash. Lend it because I've got the cash at home. So then I got the spinners, and then went from there. Then you wanted to see it, bro. One night I took Chase in a Vauxhall Astra van. Right, swear to God, I've never seen a Vauxhall Astra van, mate. They are demons, mate. I would took Chase on the back streets of Levenshulme, right? Oh, mate, it was so smooth, bro. And I left, Do you remember them Carltons? Them Carltons, and they were like
Vauxhall Carltons, they had like the Lotus Carlton as well.
Yeah, them rapid ones.
Yeah, like
bro,
they
one of
tried to
them
get
did
the
it.
Lotus Carlton ones banned in it because they were quicker than all the police cars at the time, innit?
That's what I mean, bro. One of the motherfuckers came after me, mate. I had to get off, man. Right? It was gang members, yo. They were coming to get us, like, to actually get us, like. So this is why I'm saying my driving skills, like, I must have got like Elon Musk brain at driving, because I'm telling you, I don't know how I managed to end up making this. I know in the end what the final move was. It was me taking a risk on driving between the bus and the car and thinking, can I make it through this gap? And if I can, we're going to crash straight into this, and we're probably both going to die, me and Dale. So I just sped up. But anyway, took Chase off them back lanes onto Stockport Road. I had to go straight up Stockport Road with this Carlton behind me. It had even J flipped and everything. So the guy was a demon at driving him fucking himself, being able to do that J flip.
Moving like a rally driver.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All I seen was a J flip come after me, and then next minute I clocked it was the boy, then, bro, and I was like, oh shit. So they were on it. They were like, go, who named which members it was. So I knew that it was a possible lighting up scene. So I ended up going through this little lane bit, right, and I just about made it through. And the outside bit of the van was, when I got out the van, you could see the scrapes. So it of the van. So in other words, if it had been a little bit wider where the van was, like out as wide, we would have been gone, because it did touch it. But just the back bit.
It would have peeled it off, yeah.
And I went fucking through it, mate, and dropped straight away, because the turning was straight after them lights. So I dropped it straight down into second, full on handbrake, turned it straight there. Next minute, did all right, and ended up stopping anyway. And Dale just looked at me and he went, how the fuck did you get like he went. And he went, bro, I feel sick. I had to get out of the car. Do you know what I mean? I just had to get out of the car, yo. Yeah, I had to get out of the car, man. I was like, man, yeah, they weren't coming to say hello then, bro.
Yeah.
They weren't coming to beat us up neither.
Yeah, it would have been fucking flashes.
We was inside the ops area, if we wanted to put it like that. We were in the area we shouldn't have been in. Like, I shouldn't have been round there. Me and Dale should not have been in that area at that point. We were on the other side of the what's it saying, stream then for? Yeah, we were on the other side of where we definitely shouldn't. We weren't in the right place, man. Yeah, Matthews Lane it was. But early in the days that I was allowed on Matthews Lane, like I ended up being allowed on there through doing music with Tapdy.
Yeah, man.
That's how
Tapdy's sick.
Manchester works. Madness, innit?
Yeah. So
Like
like
before
a
that,
lot of my mates like know a few rappers, and I didn't even realize in it, but it's just like literally through prison and that, innit? Like,
yeah.
that's where
Oh,
they met.
pro rappers
Yeah.
in jail. You love it in there. Right, I'm gonna call that a day, guys. Mate, it's been a good fucking mad show. My toothache's kicking in, like whoa. Right,
Yeah, man.
Secret.
Respect, man. Take care.
Yeah, respect, man.
See you later, Secret.
You too,
Catch you
man.
soon. Yeah. Thanks for everyone watching, guys. Nice one, man. Hit the like button, gang. You know that. Thanks to everyone watching tonight. And I'm gonna go and get a nice fat scran, I think. Yeah, man. Right, peace out, Night Secret. Peace out, yo.